Hey, Brian B. Grey Wolf. Appreciate you guys coming in. What y'all have been up to? I had to go out and I done wore myself out. All that running I did and didn't really want to go outside and do anything today, but got my boards back on my ramp and rowing put up, weed eaters put away, stuff moved around, fishing gear stowed away, got rid of some nasty bait. My minnows died overnight. So I threw them down the creek, something down there to eat them. Ain't much really happening in a gloomy day. Like to be sitting out there at the what Chrissy called the mud hole, fishing for some crappie. Bailey's, welcome in. Not a whole lot, but I got weak in the legs and tired and decided to come in. I think I did enough. I should be relaxing somewhere on a lake or something. Or my intentions was to work on the boat, but I had to move stuff out of the way to be able to do that with. And by then, I done wore my legs out. So it is what it is. It was either Xbox or go live, so I figured I'd go live because I know nobody else was on and everybody needed a place to go. So I figured I'd open up a room there and let them come on in. The water's fine. Hey, Billy, what's going on, buddy? Oh, I feel pretty decent there. It's just with the heart issue, I get tired and weak real quick. Richard Jarvis, appreciate you coming in, buddy. You know, it'd be a nice place to go. Go over and just sit with Richard and have a nice glass of wine and relax and do a little fishing. Hello, Uncle Lou, my little buddy. Curtis didn't know what to think when I asked him about that Pittsburgh Steelers thing this morning. I think it was this morning. I asked him, I said, is that supposed to go around your neck or on the toilet seat? I just didn't know which. But I don't even watch football. I hear Chrissy in there got me playing in the other room. She's making sure I don't get out of line or tell any lies on her. Hey, Mike Sampson. I just been sitting in the back of my mind thinking about that old 18-foot pontoon if I should trade it off for a Larson boat that's got a 90 horse motor. Don't even know if the motor runs, but it's like 30 minutes away. The guy gave me permission to tow it up here, but I don't know if I want to go that route or what. The older boat needs work. His boat needs work, but he's got a 90 horse. I don't have no motor on it. It's just boat and trailer, but it's a pontoon. So I don't know what to do. Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. I was thinking about some lunch, but yeah, I'll just wait. A couple more hours, we'll have something good. Probably make me a salad. Put me some crackers in it or something. Or for cute croutons, pepperoni. Rather have me some ground deer meat on the stove fixed up with some taco seasoning. Make me a taco salad. Didn't make it out the store today to get any milk to make my pudding with, so we're still waiting on a doctor to call. How's things going over there, Richard? Everything good? Hey, Tasha. Hey, look here. There's J-Dog. My little brother down south across the river. Tasha, I hope Richard ain't giving you too much trouble. Wow. It looks like it's going to rain any minute out here, but that's Ohio, though. You wait 5-10 minutes, it'll change sooner or later. There ain't no wind blowing. I mean, it'd be great to be over at the lake right now because I know the water's got a little wind close to it and might have been able to get some crappie. She's ever telling me it's not supposed to rain today. Like she's the weatherman or something. Gotta keep my head down. There might be flying objects in here. Here you go, Mr. J-Dog. What? You better sit in there and be good. I know somebody knows the deep holes in the Ohio River. I'll take you over and drop you in one of them. I just got to get a hold of Brad for some singers. If I had another place to park another boat, I believe I'd go get that one and check it out. I'm just not 100% sure. J-Dog, when you hook up motor, okay, it was real cold out, so I'm going to assume it might be the battery. But if it's warm like right now, and I hook it up, and that motor grunts a little bit, what could be wrong with it? Bad starter? I know that four-wheeler's doing the same thing again. I'm going to have to buy me a stator for it. The batteries get drained down after a few days. Then they ain't no good. I have to jump it to start it up. I want to say it's probably an 80s model Mercury. 90 horse. That reminds me, I got to look at that plate and see if that will hold a 90. Oh, Richard's on it today, boy. I don't know what his secret is to spin them out like that. I tried. No, I ain't found them. I found one, but I have to wait till J-Dog's getting time. It's a little, I think he said 65 or something. Hey, welcome in. That guy down the road's got one there, buddy of mine. He don't know nothing about the motor at all, Uncle Lou. It just, when it was real cold, I tried to start it and it just running around. I ain't tried it in a warm weather yet. Shoot,
Can you hear me, Mr. Brown?
I can hear you now.
I don't know what happened.
It happens.
I've been talking to Lou all morning. My phone probably caught something.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what'd you want me for?
Oh, that 90-horse motor down there, it was super cold. And I hooked the battery up and it just grunted. Now I'm going to assume maybe the battery, it was so cold out that it could have had something to do with it. But if I hook it up again in warm weather and it does that with a good battery and it grunts, starter's bad, right?
Is it just going?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you could have a bad ground. Your starter could be weak. Your battery could be weak.
I kind of figured it was a brand new battery, so and I had it charged, so it was kind of hard to believe the battery would be low. But anything's possible. I mean, it was real cold that morning.
Yeah, I mean, your starter could be weak or anything. Check all your grounds. Make sure they're good and tight.
Welcome in, Randy. Yeah, it's a Larson boat. I just don't know if it'd be worth getting it fixed and trying to sell the boat.
What kind of boat is it?
Yeah, it's a Larson.
I know that, but
I just have to see if I can get the picture sent to you.
I can't believe Eric ain't in here.
I don't know if I can get this to where you can see it or not.
That's like a speedboat style.
Kinda.
What motor's on it?
90 Merc.
Usually those has got those force motors, FORCE.
Centerville Marina. And it's got 17 on the sticker.
1700?
No, on the Ohio sticker.
I got you.
I took pictures of the Ohio number. It goes on the boat.
What are they wanting for the boat?
He's wanting to trade me that for this 18-foot pontoon out here. That's what the other side looks like.
Yeah, but if you can't sell the boat, then you're stuck with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I know the motor. I don't know. It's iffy. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, they quit using it for a reason.
Yep. Yeah, especially when it's got a 90 on it. It's made for speed anyway. I might take another battery down there and try it. I don't know. Right now, I got my plates overflowing as it is.
Where's Chrissy?
She's sitting in there watching. She's looking at the deer cam.
Well, I don't hear her laughing, so she ain't watching Cody's video.
No. That was funny. I don't care who it was.
That's a fact.
She's probably got about, I want to say at least a week or two of pictures in there. How many was on? 1,400 or so? 900 and so. 983. She'll probably run across one with a bobcat in it. Summer kids. Yeah, my deer blind's gone. There ain't no repairing that, so it's gonna be one of them tarp blinds, I guess. Stretch the tarp across it and be done with it.
What happened to your blind?
I went and caught it, picked it up, and rolled it. And when it did, it popped holes into the top of it, big old rips. I fixed one, and then the wind got it. So right now, as long as it's dry, you might be all right. Gotta get my office chair out of there though. It ain't before it gets messed up.
Where's that boat at? Is it by your house?
It's about 30 minutes from me, down off of it's called Three Locks Road there, right outside Chillicothe.
I'll be down there right now when it was warm, trying to start it.
I thought about it. I just wondered if I could get by with spraying some 2-cycle oil into the carburetors to get it to belch or something there.
But that don't mean that lower unit's good or fuel pump good. It don't mean it's charging.
It smelled like varnish when the fuel line broke.
Right. So you're automatically going to have to do carburetors, water pump.
Yep.
Uncle Lou's buying me a boat.
Oh, yeah?
You don't know it yet, but it's for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I wish.
You say that me and you'd have been taking a little trip out west?
Right.
Well, we could do that too. I mean, I could probably drive about halfway there in one day.
12 hours.
12 hours? Oh, we can do that standing on our head.
You know, a buddy of mine went to jail once, and they gave him, I think it was 30 days for public intoxication or something. I forgot what it was. And he said, 30 days? I could do that standing on my head. He said, good, I'll give you another 30 days. Get back on your feet.
Yeah, that's what my uncle told him that. And they said about the same thing. Must have been the same judge. They might have been brothers.
Is it bedtime yet?
I feel it too. Just ain't made up my mind. He show up? Yeah, Bobcat's in there.
The real Bobcat or real Bobcat?
A real Bobcat. She's got pictures of it on cam again.
So if you got pictures of the Bobcat, that's going to be weird.
5 minutes after the house cat went through. Oh, it ain't? No, not quite. It was about an hour after. About an hour? Yeah, I wish something would grab a cat down the road here. Huh? Looks like he came out of the yard.
There's your little brother.
Hey, your little brother.
You got mail.
Yeah, she sent the photo. It's 2:39 here, Richard.
Yeah. There's Leon life.
Leon, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's kind of got a lag on this end. Yeah, guy can probably take him a nap right about now.
Yeah, I sure could. Why
Yeah,
don't you just sell your pontoon and use that money to buy you a good motor?
I thought about that too. I figure the wood that I'm taking off my old 24 footer, I can use it to go on the 18 because it's still good. It had one weak spot in the floor, and Chrissy was worried about it. So I went and bought all new wood and put 2 coats of Thompson's on one side, and I'm gonna take the wood off of that, spread some Thompson's on it, put it on the other boat, throw some carpet down on it, and go from there.
Yeah, off the hook outdoors. John Hobbs.
What's up, John? Off the hook,
Hunting with J&J.
J&J.
Hey, hey, it's J&J.
Yeah, I gotta go get some rum or bourbon rather.
What are you gonna do with that?
Chrissy gonna make up a big old pot of bourbon chicken.
Uh, I thought that was going a different direction.
Well, there's always leftovers. I might take some chicken and soak it in it and use it for fish bait.
Oh man, I'm ready to go to bed. Rattle trap fishing.
Rattle trap, welcome in.
We're redoing our bedroom. I've been
Oh
ripping
yeah,
the carpet out. We painted it all last night.
that's cool. Dog didn't get in the paint, did she?
Yes, actually she did.
Huh.
Sarah's mad. It's all in her ear and everything.
I bet.
Just groomed her. You got a day for yesterday?
We was down there, little brother, me, J Dog, Zach. Who else was on the Ohio that day? We didn't even get a bite.
I got a bunch of bites, but they just nibbles. Except for that first one right off the bat. It doubled the rod, and that was it.
I think what that little zip bites that we got was gar or something other.
Probably.
I mean, they wasn't nothing really grabbing it and going with it. What's up, Dale?
Oh, Mr. Dale. You guys going to have to take a little note from Dale Hayslip on how to introduce me. He knows how to do it right.
Uh huh.
Show him how it's done, Dale. Yeah, Troy's birthday live. They only caught one blue.
Yeah,
That's what I caught my big fish on the other day was chicken.
wow. Yeah, I couldn't even buy a bite down there Saturday with the kids. I had live bluegill, chicken, uh, night craw. No, we didn't have night crawlers. Had minnows. Just nothing wasn't happening. Not where we was at.
See there? See how Dale introduced me? If
Heard
I could
that.
do it, if I could do it that way, I would.
What's up, Alan?
Mr. Alvin Lewis.
Must be two Johns.
I like cherry Kool-Aid chicken. I think that does pretty good. I could hear myself with Chrissy's phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried garlic chicken. I tried cinnamon chicken. I can't remember what else. Pumpkin spice chicken. I had a little bit of everything and never got a bite on none of it. And we was out at Rocky Fort when I did all that.
Good old Rocky Fort.
Never heard of Starburst.
Weird. All right, I'm gonna hop off here. I got a lot I gotta get done for Tara gets home.
Yeah, don't want to make her no matter what she already is about the dog.
Oh yeah, yeah. White dog and green paint don't go together good.
Yeah, just another color to add to her.
Yeah.
Poor dog.
Well, Dale, that one I just caught. That's what it was on. Was chicken, just straight chicken breast.
Yeah.
That's before that. The biggest I ever caught was 26 on chicken.
Yeah, they think it's in mussels or something or because of the texture of it, I guess.
Well, something's got to draw them to it before they get the texture in their mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Something made them put it in there.
I thought about taking and getting some jack mackerels or something other and putting some chicken in it, and
Yeah, I thought of that myself.
just let it lay in it for a while to get the smell to it and then use it that way.
You know, it's weird that day, or that night that me and my brother did that private live with a couple people, and we caught 24 fish in 4 hours. My hands was soaked in gas from where I was working on his boat motor before we went out.
Huh.
I wonder if that rubbed off onto that chicken.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Smell of that fuel. They got that chicken we had down there Saturday. It didn't penetrate all the way into the chicken, and it's been soaking for quite a while. I mean, it was still good and all, but it just didn't go into the chicken like it should have, dye wise. It only did just the outer bit. I just wondered if they couldn't inject it, into the pieces and get it to work.
All right, I'm off here. I gotta finish this room up.
All right. Appreciate you coming up, J Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care, buddy. Teriyaki wings with toasted sesame seeds and shredded coconut. Never thought about that. Hello, Jody. Hello, Emily. Pooch. Pooch in trouble with the dog getting into the paint. I won't put mine in the cage before I go doing any painting. As soon as my buddies get all healed up from being sick, I want to try to get him over here to do this top for the canopy. Then I want to start on tiling the countertop and the wall, get it straightened around. Got everything to do it with, just need to get that canopy done. Uncle Lou, he probably did. I think he was trying a way to get the dog, hooking a roller to it or a brush, and when she jumps up and down, it would hit the side of the wall. I think that's what happened. I'm not 100% sure. It was like Police Academy with them dogs and the flashlights running around down there. Well, if there's an easier way to do it, I don't blame him. I try it too. Poor dog, blue ears, and pink in between. It looked funny as can be, though. If I tried to do our dog that way, she's all black. It just wouldn't show up right. And if it wasn't so late, I'd almost go over to the lake. But I hate driving an hour, buying 24 minnows, and may not get to go back out for a few days, and then they die too. What? It did look funny. It was cute. I guess that's what you call it. I know she's faster than Grease Lightning. If that dog was a motor and you could stick it on the back of that pontoon would stand up in the water. I just can't get over how her hair stands straight up like that. Looks like a big old Q-tip. What you doing?
I don't know, my head's hurting again. Oh my God.
Wow. I can't believe they ain't called you back yet.
No.
That's why I said I'd just go ahead and get them. Say anything. Well, it don't do no good to call you because you guys never returned the phone call. That's awful. You call your doctor to try to find out about something on medication, and they don't call you back. Now they'll call back about closing time, and then the pharmacy will be closed over here, and then it'll be another day. I need to go get me a pump to pump the water out of that aquarium out there. Really? I can't see if the big door's open in the garage or not. I had an ideal just now of being able to pump the water out, but it'll take forever. Heard that. Yeah, she called yesterday. They didn't call her back. So you'd figure when they come in the next day, they would take up and finish up the calls they had the day before, but they don't do that. I think they erase all of them, but they give you people on the phone that you can't even understand. What's up, Jeremy? If you want to come up, just holler. I'll drop the link, man. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and set this up and just do the rest of these arrows and be done with it. That way, all the arrows will be done and I can pack my stuff up. Make sure I hook it up right. That's my white battery for fishing. Don't need to mess it all up. Something ain't right. There it goes. Maybe it didn't have the connection. You want to come up, here's the link. Yeah, Jody's got something going on there Thursday for her night fishing. And tonight, Hogleg's got, what is that, Vegemite eating thing going on. Poor little Melissa, KP, kind of feel sorry for him because I've ate it before. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. It's nasty stuff in my book. I don't see how Australians can eat that. Gotta clean the shaft real good. Get all the dust and other things off of it. Take care, off the hook. Be safe, buddy. Yeah, Eric's on at 6. all these cleaned up, so I can just go ahead and get them out of the way. I have a feeling they ain't gonna be used much this year, but I've got enough here laying right now to last me. The clutches don't come off of them again, enough to last probably 20 years. If I refine the arrows of this. I got 4 out there I gotta search for. I know they went into a thicket. Between now and spring, I gotta go out there and cut all that down, burn it up. That's why I like to try to find some help doing it. Welcome in, Art. Yeah, 3+1. Got the Bible study tonight. At 7 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, I'm cleaning my rod again there, Art. Yeah, you gotta keep it clean when you go putting fletches on it. Can't have no debris on it. That's what they're called. They're called shafts, but some people call them bolts. You know, I kind of like that orange and green. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know if I should go 2 orange and 1 green, or 2 green and orange. And I think 2 orange and a green would look real good. I think that's what I'll do. What's she talking about? Muzzle loader. Yeah, Jody, you know she's gonna get sick tonight. Oh, when I'm cleaning? No. It's for a crossbow. Dropping everything. It's just been cleaned up, took all the fletching off of it. I've been doing this, putting them on. Put your tips on there, your heads, broadhead, target tips. A lot of people go buy new ones when them there come off or rip. Why go spend $5 for another arrow when you can buy a package of these? What's the price on these? Got these for $7.99, and they're, you buy 2 packs. It's what, $16, $20 counting the glue, I would say. Can't remember what I get for it, but you get a thing of glue and 2 of those. You got enough to do over 12 arrows. I mean, it does pay off doing it. And I learned how to do this by a friend when I was 16 years old. He had a Joe Jan Fletcher machine. And that's what this is. It's a jig. You can do 6 at one time. And it's real nice. I've wanted one for years, and finally a couple of years ago, the company went out of business, and I was looking on eBay, and I had to piece it all together. I'd buy the jig, and it would have like a set of clamps with it, and then I'd have to look somewhere else and buy some more clamps off somebody else. Now I've got the complete set. I can get it to where they spin to the right or to the left and straight. So I can do either one. And I use straight all the time. I've never tried to spinning arrows, but it seems to be working pretty good. I was scared to use it, but the other day I said, oh, what the heck. I might as well try it and see if I can do it. And turned out pretty good. So today I'm using this one. And it's a single one. Do one at a time. It ain't bad. You just drop your clutches in the slot right there. Make sure you got them in right. Because if not, you turn around the other way, the arrow will be backwards. I have done that. That slot needs cleaned out. Ooh, there's the squad. Yeah, Richard, ain't too many people do this anymore. But when I first started shooting bow, I had a real good friend. And I had 30 minutes before dark to get to his house to sight it all in, and he helped me. As long as I could hit a paper plate, it was pretty good. And we got it all sighted in for that. And then he started later on breaking this stuff out and showing me. I showed up one day and he was doing arrows, and he taught me what he showed me what he knew. And I've been looking for a Fletcher pretty much ever since, but on and off. And he taught me a few tricks of the trade to make them go faster, or pick up more feet per second. And I've just applied it and used all the things I was taught. Yeah, I ain't never done a real feather yet, little brother, but I'm sure it's going to come around. Oh, that's cool. Just make sure them dowel rods will handle the power from the bow. Yeah, you can use these here on turkey feathers too. Um, that's like these crossbows and stuff. If you get the wrong arrow and it ain't strong enough to take the bow, it will bust and go through your hand right here or explode. And it's not real nice, the outcome of it. The other day, Chrissy was talking to her aunt just now. The other day, her uncle, or whatever you want to call him, he, poor fella, got this new bow last year, and it shoots like 400 and some feet per second. And he went to shoot it. Something happened. I don't know the whole story, but yeah, I guess he come in and told him they had to go to the hospital. It messed his hand up. I don't know if the arrow exploded or what it was, but she said he closed his fist up and blood went everywhere. He didn't go to the hospital. He said he wasn't going to go over there and pay that kind of money for 4 or 5 stitches. So he took Band-Aids and sealed himself up. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's what I did with this Fletcher here. The instructions I got with it, I watched the video and the guy said if you try to listen to the instructions and read it, he said it will drive you nuts. He said it's not as hard. And he went through and did one on the video and it turned out good. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know vinegar would do that. Yeah, and down inside this here, it's got a little pin. You just gotta fill it the way it falls on these type of tops. They're like a half moon or something. Try to get that to where you can see it. They really ain't got much of a slot for it to go in. You just gotta fill it drop down in there. And that's hard for me to do because my fingers is all dried out and stuff, and I can't feel nothing that moves. From where I use my hands so much out there working, doing that wood, it makes it a little hard. Oh, yeah, you a pencil fighter, huh? Yeah, the number 2 jobs, some of them like they was rubbery. So that's how they did it. Gotcha. Whoops. That could have been bad. Got my fishing light back here. Yeah, this is where I better put these on. I want to make sure I get the right amount. Hmm. There we go. Imagine that. Broke it. Yeah. Gonna have to get these done. There we go. Should have stuck the needle down to it, but with my luck, the needle would have snapped. Snapped it good and let her sit. Just about out of glue anyway. Hope I got enough to do those. Yeah, I should have enough to do 8 of them. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Yeah, there was a couple ways you could do that. Some of my boys chew on that metal and smash it down, make it where it cuts it. After a few hits, it cuts it in two. I thought about going over and see if I can get me a pack of feathers over at Hobby Lobby and see if I can pick his glue up. I mean, this glue, I might be able to get it cheaper there than going to Walmart and stuff. I mean, a little bottle like that. Let's see. That's about like $10 or something. But you figure you spend 20, 25 bucks in this stuff, depending on how many fletches you buy. I bought a big pack here, and it'll run you about 20, 25 bucks. But if you go buy 5 new arrows, that's 30 bucks or more, depending on what you buy. Let's see, 1, 2, I did probably about 15 arrows or so, or 15 plus these here. Be about 20 arrows, and I still got a whole bag of orange and what's left of these green here. There's still quite a few of them in there. I mean, price wise, you save a little bit of money. Plus, it gives you something to do when you're sitting around on a rainy day. I'm just making up some for Target or whatever. Rustic, how you doing, buddy? Just sitting here fletching up some arrows, man. I done went out and did a little bit of outside work and got tired and come in and figured I'd sit here and do a little pop up, and I was going to shut down and go take a nap, but if I do that, it'll mess my sleep up tonight. So I figured I'd just stay up and fletch these arrows, get them out of the way so I can pack up the stuff and get it out of the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to mess with sticks and stuff and strings when I was growing up. Okay, Rustic, not a problem. Them guys that was interested in the house up there, they should have already called, and they ain't called yet. So I told them I'd be around all day. But yeah, little brother, I kind of understand what you're talking about there. I'd like to get into doing stuff like that too. I just ain't got the room. If I knowed what I know now, my garage would be twice that size. And what's really sad is I can't put a wood burner out there in my garage. Just like the house, the insurance company won't cover it. But I could put an electric one out there and it's fine. What makes the difference? Electric one still got a flame, just like the wood burner. Just like electric or wood burner in a house, you still got the flame. What's the difference? They ain't none. If it's going to catch on fire, it's going to burn no matter what's in here. It just cracks me up the way these insurance companies are. It just don't make sense. Let's see if this is ready to roll yet. Voila. Not too bad. Slide all that over. One down and out the way. There we go. That's cool, Rustic. I try to do a good job. I like to have me a breastplate. I've been wanting one forever. I was checking them out at the powwow. Boy, they ain't cheap. I got some bone back here and a whole bunch of beads and all that. And I even got the one thing back here. It takes some itty bitty beads and real small ones. Now that's when you can draw pictures with beads. I just don't know how to operate the machine yet. It seems complicated. Welcome in, Eric.
What the crap are you doing, boy?
Richard, she's been having headaches for some reason. I think it's a lot of stress. She went back in and laid down in the bed. Doctor gave her medication, but we don't know if we should pick it up or what, because when you're in what they call pain management. You get something and take it, even though a doctor prescribes it, it could cause you to lose your medicine. So we've been waiting on them to call so she could take care of business on it. You know, it's kind of silly if you ask me. Do what, Eric? What'd you say, buddy?
What?
What'd you say?
What are you doing?
I'm fletching arrows, bud. Getting ready.
Fixing arrows.
Yeah, I'll get these done, man. I'll have enough arrows to last me, if I don't lose them, 20 years.
Yeah, I'm on my way back to the warehouse. I guess something's wrong with the steering box in this truck.
Oh,
Turn the ABS and the brake light on, and you can smell the brake.
that's the new one, ain't it?
I know. I don't want it braking on me and then it's flying off, being like Troy riding on the side of the road. You know.
I almost messed up, put the wrong colors in.
I had him look at it. Best one in Jackson. The other ones that told me what's wrong with it. How new it is, it should be still under factory warranty. So,
Yeah,
hey, my truck, I don't really care. I just don't like switching vehicles every day, which I can't stand. And they put me in that truck that's got the camera that faces at me. I hate that. It drives me nuts. I don't like somebody staring at me.
well, that's like that when I was working up there. When you're on vacation, somebody else uses your truck, which that's cool, you know. But when I'm there working, I'm the only one driving that truck, and I won't use another one unless I have to.
Yeah. I don't mind people using it. It's just I got this truck all set up, and it's got my butt cheeks mounted in it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get it comfortable for you.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about this truck is it don't have the armrest on the side. But
Yeah.
I can live without that. That don't bother me. But nobody else wanted this truck. So it got pawned off on me, and I'm like, hey, I'll take it. New trucks. Yeah.
Richard said, "Hello there, Smurf."
I'm not afraid to chat. Well, hey, what's up, Richard Drivers? Your boy Troy's little brother.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was live. I was watching the replay from this morning.
Yeah, it's blues.
Sound like this is the radio. Bunch of commercials. Right now, I'm getting gas. I'm pulling into now, I'm getting gas. Then I heard some crap. They said we only got 25 days supply of diesel fuel.
Huh.
We run out of diesel fuel, we're all screwed.
You know what? Up there at Rickenbacker, there's so much diesel fuel underground. If it blowed up, it'd take Columbus off the map.
That's what I don't get them sitting there saying we only have 25 days supply of diesel fuel. I'm like, what, are you crazy? Are you kidding me?
There's a warehouse underground up there, man.
Yes.
They gotta be. I should have set up the Joe Jam, but it'll be all right. Just do one at a time. I got going while I'm live and ain't gonna get up and move around anyway. Yeah, if I get rusted up, I might take another one tonight, just for giggles. Welcome in, John. Listening and driving. There you go, brother. If you wanted to come up, or you can join in too. Hopefully, between now and inner tube time, we all have everything laid out and be able to do things. Hopefully, by next year, I'll be called up. I'll probably start busting wood tomorrow. I don't know. It's either that or the boat. I mean, the boat can wait. I mean, I really hate to put all new wood on it, carpet and all that, and then no way to cover it up. I mean, if I put a tarp on there, the snow falls and it'll collapse the tarp in. And when it collapses it in, it's sitting on the console and whatever else is there, you know, and it could rip. And $100 tarp every year gets expensive after a while. So I want to try to get a lean-to built. That way I can back it under it and keep the snow off of it and box both of the ends in there. And there's only one way in and one way out. Then I can just leave my rods on my boat and tackle, and I can just back up under it and take off and go. Gonna try to find me a box trailer to do the same thing for when I'm bank fishing. Have a set up in it. That way I can just back up and hook into it and take off. I thought about taking and if I do that, have me a box trailer, take the front of it and put me one of them little toolboxes on it for the tongue. That would be my live well. I think that would be kind of cool. Have an outside plug where you can plug your aerators up with and all. Up there where I was fishing out with J-Dog, you can pretty much go all the way down to the water there as long as the water's down. It'd be a real nice spot. Welcome in, look, lady. Oh, no problem, bud. I thought I had you, man. And I went into my studio and clicked on Lifetime and started going through all the subs that I did. And I had to resub to you because it turned blue. So I had you once and it must have kicked it out, but it didn't kick it completely out of my list. So I just clicked back on it and was hoping for the best, you know. That's not. I got old shirts on. Scratch himself. That's what happens when you take blood thinners. Indiana Chris, welcome in, brother. Man, the more I see Troy play that trucking game, it kind of makes me want one myself. But I can't find the one he's got. There's some alcohol in this. It'll be all right. I can't find the one he's got because they don't make it for Xbox. They make a version of it, but it's not like that. And man, it would be great if they had cops pulling you over, DOT and all that in there too. That would make the game a little bit more realistic. Then when John Oyler come down, I'd let him play it, see how many times he gets pulled over. I mean, it would be great just to see him do that. And heard that. I do appreciate that, man. That hunting game was wild. I mean, first time I was like Troy when that moose went out on him. Yeah, I had that turned up, man. I was sitting there all into it, walking through the woods, and all of a sudden that thing bellered out and run over top of me. I jumped. Chris said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "It scared me. I wasn't ready for it." I'm just glad she didn't video it. But it is a wild game, though.
Oh my God. Damn.
There's 2 in it.
50.
Man, I just hope I don't mess none of these up. Oh, crap. Pulled it too quick. Yeah, it'll be all right. Another one. Laying it on Chrissy's printer. Not good. Heard that. Troy cracks me up when he's driving that truck, man. I could actually see him driving a real semi. Man, that just feels so tight in there for some reason. Swat's cleaned out. I don't get it. Maybe these are a little bit thicker. Let's see who we got here. Hey, Mr. Rustic. Come
Hey,
on.
what's
Man.
going on?
You up here yet?
The what?
Huh. Add to stream. There we go. It wasn't putting you up there for some reason.
I've been watching you fletch your arrows. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
There's John Oyler.
it works out a little bit to where you save a little bit of money. I mean, it's different.
Are you refletching new arrows or some that need it?
Oh no, these arrows here, some of these arrows is probably at least 10 years old.
Oh, so you just put new fletchings on them?
Put new fletching on them. As long as they ain't bent or anything, there ain't nothing wrong with them.
Hey, there's Indy. What's going on, Indy? Little bro says, sorry about that, Ernie. I lost signal.
Yeah, it's just an old arrow that I've shot and tore the fletching on it. It don't hurt nothing. long as they ain't bent or broke, you can refletch them and save yourself a few bucks. I mean, like I said earlier, a pack of these is like $8. You spend 16, 26 bucks, and you can do over 12 arrows just with the packs of fletching and the glue.
For $26, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's not bad at all, man.
I
Down
got
here,
almost,
individually, I think they're like $8 to $12 a piece, depending on the length.
depends on what you got. Yeah, I've done did almost. I might as well say 20 arrows.
Now you need 20 deer.
Yeah. Well, I probably need more than that because I'll reuse the arrows because usually they don't break them or bend them. When I shoot, it goes clear through. It's just I hope I can find it.
Yeah, are you gonna try to go back out when it gets cooler again?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it. I mean, there's a nice 8 coming in out there.
Yeah.
And we got one that his tines, he's only got 2 that stick straight up. I don't know, I want to say they're at least 10 inches long. They look like a billy goat standing out there.
Yeah.
But he looks good. I mean, I looked at both sides of him from the bedroom window, and it's like 20, 22, 23 yards. And I don't see no blemishes nowhere on him that I can see. So neither did the other one, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It happened.
Did you ever find your arrow that you shot at that other one?
Nope.
I seen right where it went. I slowed it down, inch by inch by inch by inch, and I seen right where it went. And I thought, I mean, that thing went through there so fast. I bet he didn't even see where the arrow went.
I got an idea of what area it's in there. There's about 3 arrows over there. My bow, I got to take and re-sight it in. I was using Chris's bow on that one, and
Right now, that warm weather would be the perfect time to get it sighted in.
yeah, it's just the scope's off a little bit to the left. I just got to bring it back to the right. But once I get it dialed in, look out.
Look out, deer's in trouble.
Yep. I just don't understand why we ain't got no does out there. It really it bugs me. I just don't know why.
Well, last year you had about all does out there. Now you got bucks coming in.
Yeah, I had mostly all does early. And the bucks come out late at night.
Yeah. John said, is there any acorns on the ground?
Not where I'm at, no. But up on the hill they might be.
Indiana Chris said, my dog hears you, Ernie. He started growling. He said, Uncle Ernie.
Yeah, he's ready for me to bring him some meat to the table, ain't he? Yeah, they don't want us selling deer meat or anything like that. But if you go into a place and buy it, it's $14 and something a pound, and that was about.
Oh, yeah. They're allowed to sell deer meat down there too?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about just at the processor?
No, that's at a store. Me and my son stopped to get pizza. While we was waiting on it, I looked over and seen this place said jerky shop, there, and let's go check that out. I get over there, they got buffalo, camel, all kinds of stuff like that. And I looked in the
jerky shop, yeah.
Yeah, I looked in the cooler, and there's a package of 1 pound pack of deer meat. It said venison, and it was $14 and something. I was like, wow.
It said his dog can devour a rabbit. Then he said, jerky. Yeah. Here, we got jerky, a couple jerky places that sell that different kind of exotic animals and venison, stuff like that. But here, the only place that can even sell venison is the butcher shop.
Wow. I didn't know you can buy it at a butcher shop around here.
Yeah, any processor around here, because that's where we take our deers to butcher shops. Well, it's a processing place where they take their hogs, cows,
Yeah.
and we call them butcher shop, but and they a lot of people don't pick up their deer, so they put it out there to sell. They'll make summer sausage out of it, put it out there for sale. What they call meat sticks, stuff like that, hamburger meat.
Yeah, they shops around here don't do that for some reason, or I ain't found one, but
Rusty, you have a few mounts on the wall there. Yeah, I got that one big 10-point there. I got a big 6, 7. Then I got another big 10-point in the other room. And I got some 8s and antlers and stuff like that.
I just went and got me a new Sawzall over at Lowe's, and I'm gonna go out there and cut that one and take the cap off of it, and that way I can mount the cap on wood. I don't want to do a European because you got to boil bleach and everything, and I don't want to be around bleach like that.
Charlie Dolby Adventures 2 come in. Hello. It said it's got 755 followers.
Hey, Dobie.
Or got 755.
You got 5 more to do. I got some here. It's got the flat knock on the back of it.
Yeah. Indiana Chris said use a fine tooth blade. Hello, Emily.
Yeah, I just cut a big old hunk out of the top of it there, and that way I can mount it right on a piece of wood. I've got 2 or 3 out there in the garage I've been working on, taking a Dremel and a little brush and going around the antlers, getting the skin off of it.
Yeah.
And when I get done, it's white. I mean, it looks good. But, man, you're talking about a stinky job.
Charlie said, I am from England. Hey, Giggle Billy, what's going on?
What's up, Gig?
What's up, fellas? I have no followers. Same here. I got no followers.
I don't either. Just fletching some arrows, Gig. I figure when I go sighting it in, I won't have the grandkids up here, and after I get sighted in, they'll be wanting to shoot it, so I'll be saving up some arrows for them.
Yep. I see Eric dropped off. He needs to come on back up here. I guess the price of gas made him pass out.
Yeah.
What is gas price up around there in that area?
It ranges 360 some, 380 some. It all depends on where you're at.
Here, I think the highest here is like 340, and the lowest is like 333, something like that.
Yeah, from South Bloomfield to Circleville, it's like 20 some cent difference, 364 and 389, somewhere around in there. I mean, it's ridiculous. Or you go around the corner at a place, and it's 20 or 30 cent higher.
Yeah. John said we had a good crop also. Crop of what? I tell you what, the cotton ain't been that good around here this year. Half the field that's getting picked, over half the bows never opened up.
Yeah. We got plenty of acorns out there from what these guys have been telling me around here.
Acorn and crop.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother called me a couple days ago and asked if I wanted to go up to the deer woods, stuff like that, and check our spots out. make sure that you have to clean no lanes out or anything like that. And I said, nah, I'm not deer hunting no more. I don't care for it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't going.
Yeah. After that one, man, having that in it, I kind of want to wait till it gets colder.
Yeah.
Guy said that was the only thing that was a warble.
I know last year the acorns were all right. Certain spots was real good, but the rest of it was poor.
Yeah.
Last couple of years has been like that. You'll get a spot where there's tons of the great old big white oak acorns. Then you'll hit other white oaks and there won't be hardly nothing.
I know. I've seen first squirrel in the pile there last week, and man, I tell you, I don't know where the squirrels even went to because they usually 10 or 15 of them out there. Nobody hunts squirrel around here.
I need to get some walnuts for Thanksgiving. Get ready to fork out some money for that.
Come on down, John. You know
got-
they got them here.
Hey, only walnuts around here is black walnuts.
Yeah, I got butternuts out here at one end of the house, and I think there's a black walnut tree down here in end of the yard, and I know there's some right here up the holler.
Yeah, little bro, I got those trees right across the road right there. And as long as I've lived here almost 20 years, and there has never been one worm on them trees in 20 years. The chemical they spray with these planes around here just really took care of the insects and stuff like that.
Yep.
And there's still several of them across the road right next to the sidewalk over there. But there's never a worm on them. A lot of people around here said they ain't seen them in a long time.
Wow. I know that happened.
He said if it's the ones that grow the beans, well, that's the problem. These here's got the beans on it.
Yeah.
That's probably why we never seen that on it. I didn't know that.
I didn't
Indian
know that
Chris
either.
said, gotta be a female
Beans,
tree.
but
Didn't know
it
that.
also.
Hey, you got your test results back yet?
On my heart?
Yeah.
Oh, when I went over there, they said ain't nothing changed. It's still the same. So I'll still have to go in and do all this other crap eventually. This thing just broke.
What did?
The Fletcher.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
Send it back.
Can't send it back. It's that old. That's all right.
It didn't just pop out or anything?
It actually broke.
Oh, it just came out.
Yeah, it's broke.
Oh, super glue.
Really don't know if I can get it down in there or not to do that with.
Hey, there's Quiet Man Curtis. Said, hey, everybody, I heard Ernie Brown can't fish with the leg.
Yeah,
Hey, I've heard that too just now.
anything's possible, Curtis. I guess I'm going to have to use the other one.
Yeah. Little bro said that's what epoxy is for. He said it's down inside there. He couldn't really get down in there. He's thinking he can. We're going to try it. Well, you know, Ernie, he's going to try to fix it one way or the other.
Yeah, if not, I'll go on eBay and buy me another one.
What does it have? It sets up like that and it's got two studs that stick off the side and the two studs broke.
Yeah.
What I would do is,
It's the pin itself. It's only got one going down into the rocker. And
Yeah.
the one that goes down into the rocker is what's broke as soon as it comes up.
oh, it sets like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got three of them sitting in there like that. There's no way to take it apart.
Maybe you could go where the cup is right there, drill a little bitty hole through there and through that piece and put you a small pin in it so it rock back and forth.
It would have to be super small.
Hey, your boy Troy's in the house.
What's up, Troy? Well, since it wants to be like that. It's time to get creative.
Okay, Ernie. He's trying to sneak through the house. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him, Ernie.
Yeah, about time to go.
Yeah, it's about 77 degrees here right now. Sun shining.
Wow. It's saying 64 here on the computer.
Wow, not here. Over this part of Missouri, next to this side of that river, west of that river right there, it's 77 degrees. Calling for a lot of rain, thunderstorms Saturday.
Oh, wow.
So tomorrow I'm going to go pick up Dominic Hollis, and we're going to go up to Kentucky try to catch Skipjack.
That'll work.
Supposed to be like 70 something degrees, sun shining. Get that last tan in before the season ends.
Good.
Rustic is fidgety. Oh yeah. Too much coffee today. I bet I had like 8 cups of coffee this morning, and it still got me pumped up. What Mama used to tell me all the time, quit fidgeting, quit fidgeting.
Yeah, figures. Should have stuck them all in there.
Yeah, little bro, I didn't know that either until Indy said that. I was like, wow, I never knew that. I thought they could be on any of those trees.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that myself. I mean,
I did, because all these across here are they got the ones with the beans on it.
mine get them on there, and I still get worms on mine. Maybe it's because I only got so many trees here, and the other ones that's around here is further apart. You know,
Yeah.
like a mile, 2 miles down the road, either direction.
Gigabilly, he said it's 85 and I'm dying.
This is gonna kind of suck in a way. I'm gonna have to line it up with my eyes. These flat ones is gonna be hard to do in that.
Most of the catapult trees have been sprayed. Yeah, that's what the problem is here. All these plains, there's like right here behind the house over on the next street, there's a field. On the next street over here behind this house, the row house, there's a field, and same way over there, and that plane flies through here and misses. And the guy that owns the field here owns the one across 62, so he'll spray that one, go over town, and start spraying that one across the highway. He'll come back, stop at the highway, go over, fly over town, drop over there. So you know what happens? That mist comes into town. So when the plane is spraying, you don't hardly see anybody outside. Hey, there's catfish in Fresno.
What's up, CVA? I guess I'll just use 5 and 6 because
He could change his name to the California Cat King, and they still call him CVA.
that's right. That's another spot one.
Gonna be his new nickname now, CVA. CVA. Ernie needs that trucking game.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Talking about the one that like the real and virtual Troy plays.
Yeah.
I watched him the other day, man. He got stuck
you.
in that gas station.
I can't get the one like he's got because
Hey, Cold Creek.
they don't make it for Xbox.
Cold Creek Catfishing. Billy came in here. Welcome in.
What are you doing there, Cold Creek? He's been in for a minute. He's been hiding.
Yeah, I asked Troy the other day when he's playing that game. I said, you must be a Swift driver. When you got stuck in that gas station, you're trying to back out.
Yeah.
I was a Swift. Seemed a pretty cool game though.
Yeah, it seemed like it's pretty decent. the one they got for the Xbox don't look like that. It's a little different. But
No.
man, you talking about making it nice. I wish they had it with the DOT to pull you over. And you got scales you got to cross and all that. I mean, it would be more nicer.
Cold Creek said, working and listening, Ernie.
Yeah, it'll work. That's what I'm doing. I'm just working and listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be fine for what I need it for.
Wife asked me this morning, said, where's our checkbook or where's your checkbook? I said, I don't know. You last one to have it. So she tore a car all to pieces, looked in the house, everywhere. She goes, I can't find it. I come here to my desk and I sat down and there it laid right there. I said, yep, right. I told her it's the last place you had it. It was right there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, our mail lady wasn't there today. They go out tomorrow.
Oh, Rustic, we got them. She got them there day before yesterday, I believe.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, she wouldn't let me see them. She was afraid I was going to hide them.
Yeah, I got a couple things I got to send out tomorrow. She ain't been there the last 2 days. I was glad she was there whenever my new boat roller came in for the front of the boat.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she was there when I got my front strap to pull it on with. It came in, all of it's going to be orange. And I'm glad she was there when those came in because I've been waiting a month for them.
Wow.
The last 2 days, she ain't been there. I guess somebody's sick somewhere else and she's filling in or something, but
It's
hopefully
possible.
she'll be there tomorrow. Because I've got to pay to send them out. And Cold Creek's, all I got to do is just get a stamp.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that with our mail. We can't hardly keep mail personnel here.
Yeah, you just take on these here, just a clamp.
We had a lady that lived here in this town. She worked up there. And as long as they left her there, she was there every single day. And then they started moving her around and she quit. She goes, no, that's not what I got hired on for.
Yeah. Yeah, once they get used to a route, they don't want to mess up like that.
Well, she just worked the post office here.
Oh, okay.
And she'd get up early in the morning, run to Malden and pick up all the mail for this town. And she'd come back and she'd distribute it, put it out in the boxes and register all the packages that came in and that's coming in from UPS and FedEx. And then she'd close at 2:00. And because she had 2 little kids that, that she had to go get from school at 3. So it was perfect for her. And then they started shipping her across the counties here and it messed her up. She had to find somebody to pick up her kids. She had to find somebody to take her kids to school. But she had to drive. And then she said, I quit.
Yeah.
Our mail runs super late here and it's killing me. I'm waiting on a check. Sometime this week, I'd like to get it before the bank closes, whatever day it comes. I hear that.
Yep. I'm going to try to make this instant pudding using water and cream.
Yeah.
I need milk, but I don't want to run all the way over there to get a gallon of milk, come back, and then they say, yeah, go get your medicine. I have to run back over again. Maybe I'm planning to hold off another day. I don't know.
know how that is. I've done that before.
But doggone, that banana pudding would taste good tonight.
Banana pudding tastes good anytime.
I know it. I just don't want to go in there and do it and mess up. And
Have you seen the price of bananas right now?
but if I was still working up there, I'd have them cheaper than what you can buy them in the store for. When they
Yeah,
were selling for
catch
when
your
they were
last dog
selling-
won't pen. Okay, Andy.
when they were selling for 60 cents a pound, I was selling them 3 pounds for $1. And
He said, "Oh, look."
I wasn't even weighing them out. I just pick them up. Man, that feels like a pound. You might end up with 2 or 3 pounds.
That's the same what I've done with my shad. Most of the bait shops around here sold it 1 pound bags,
Yeah,
and they would measure them out, and there'd be a certain amount of fish in there.
yeah,
1 pound. Me, I took and I had a measuring cup, and I put a pound of them in there, and it come up so high on that measuring cup. Well, when I go put them in the bag, I just make a big scoop.
yeah.
Something a pound. Oh man, I sold a bunch of them like that.
Yeah, you might give a little extra there, here and there, but that's why people keep coming back. You treat people good, they come back.
Oh, that's the same way we done with the minnows that we sold. We had a little cup. We'd scoop the minnows up. We'd take the cup, and that was exactly a 12 minnow. Well,
Yeah.
I made the cup a little taller to give them it's usually about 2 dozen we sell for one. And we dump them in there, and sometimes we didn't even think nothing about it. We just take the net.
Yeah,
That's we only wanted 2 dozen. You give us 5. You only paying for 2. What you complaining for?
that's right, little brother. Repeat customers, you got to be good to them. Yeah, that's like once them daggone tomatoes went up, man. I was selling to the restaurant over there. I was giving them a deal to begin with, They're getting like too big well, I'm going to say they're probably a little bit bigger than a baseball. They're getting like 2 of them for $1 or 3. And she wanted these great big monster tomatoes, 1 slice per sandwich style. Yeah, I can get them, but they're going to cost you a lot more because they're graded when they get like that. I said, I can't even get them that cheap.
Disability's telling you that my nanners are free. Grow on the trees up there. I've seen all around Sarah. She'll go out there with a machete, climb up over her little self, cut them down.
Wow. I know down in Florida, if you get caught picking a coconut up, you can go to jail.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. You have to get permission to pick it up, even if it's laying on the ground.
That don't make sense, does it?
No, it don't.
Now, I can understand if you climbed up that tree or chopped that tree down to get it,
Yeah,
but if it's laying on the ground, it should be free to the public.
yeah. That's the way I look at it, too.
Are they afraid people are going to start making coconut bikinis out of them or something?
More than likely. Man, I ain't had a fresh coconut in a long time. Now I can't eat it. I ain't got no teeth, but I can grind her up, though, huh?
Oh, yeah. I love fresh coconut. Cut that coconut off that shell, eat it. Never cared too much for the milk inside of it, but
I used to drink the milk, want to get it good and cold. But I'm kind of like you. I bust it, man. Break out big chunks of coconut. And when I was growing up on a bicycle, I put it in a baggie, stick it in my pocket. Yeah, it makes a great snack, man.
yeah. Little bro said, have you ever heard of a mortgage lifters? Heard of mortgage lifters? They
Yep,
are an heirloom that gets the size of a basketball. Nope, never heard of them.
yep. Mortgage lifter. Yeah, I heard of them.
What is it?
Big old tomato. Them suckers get bigger than softballs.
Oh, we down here they call them beefsteaks. That's the name of it. They get pretty good size. Cut that dude, boy. It's bigger than a piece of bread.
Yep.
Well, that's what we always bought. When it said beefsteaks, we'd buy those and plant those. Oh, it's a lot bigger than a beefsteak. We ain't got nothing like that here then. Yeah, that's right, Fresno. Maters with some salt on it.
Yeah, what did I do here? Okay. Yeah. I don't guess it really matters.
All right, guys. All right, I just thought I'd come up here for a little bit, hang out a little bit, chit chat with you.
All right. Appreciate you coming up.
I gotta get out there, weed eat, mow my yard.
Yeah, I done went out, put a railing up and all that other stuff. Got tired and come in and pretty
Yeah.
much calling it a day, just sitting here messing with these.
What a good seed plant. I'm gonna check that out, see if I can't order me some, because I've never seen any that's bigger than the beefsteak. So
Oh, they huge, bud.
are they pretty good tasting?
They ain't bad. A buddy of mine had some, and I got some off of him. They tasted pretty good.
Cool. I growed some of them one time. They were yellow. You ever seen those?
Yep.
I was gonna get some purple ones, but I was iffy on that, so I just got the yellow ones. And man, I couldn't believe how these things were awesome tasting. I mean,
Yep.
they supposed to have less acid in it than a regular tomato.
They do.
But man, they were good. So I'm thinking about getting some of the purple ones to try them. Care to save, enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you later. Okay, Mr. Jarvis.
All right, Richard. Take care, buddy.
J.L. Hudson Seeds. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out there, folks. Glad to see y'all. Happy to see y'all. Have a great day too, because I've got to Cherokee Purple. Yep, that's the one.
Yep.
And
I didn't know the name of them, but I've seen them.
but I got my lawnmower weed eater sitting out here in the front. I got to get my yard mowed because mine's the only green one in town, and I'm still had to mow it, and everybody else quit
Wow.
because I've got like I said, I killed my yard off last year, and I transplanted my yard with a certain type of grass. And it can look dead. You throw some water to it, next day it's done got taller and turned green.
Really? That's cool. Mine ain't nothing but weeds.
Well, I took last year during the summer for 3 months straight up until October. Until the 1st of October, I sprayed Roundup on my yard, killed it, kept it killed, nothing but dirt. And I kept it worked up, trying to smooth out, level off spots. And then when October come up, I sowed the grass and fertilizer too. And I watered it plumb up until January, then I quit. And then it's got a good stand, but I need to reseed it again. Hey, y'all be good.
You can't do that.
And,
Birds eat up everything you put out.
the little bro said most of those weeds probably make a good salad, Ernie.
Yeah, there's some of that out there.
But all right, I'll see y'all later. I really got to get going.
All right, Rusty. Take care, buddy. Don't overdo it.
Bye.
Yeah, I messed up. This one here is going to be a oddball. The one that should have been the down feather, I think it's going to be the next one. I'm not 100% sure, but it is what it is. I want to just do it the best I can. And whatever, it's just a target arrow. I'm not shooting no fancy stuff anyway. Yeah, them, ours is like, the creek used to run up here close to the hill, and now it's back out that way over the years, and it's kind of sandy soil. We got different kinds of stuff out there coming up. We just mow it to mow it. Oh, 3. I didn't start this till later. 3 and another 2 more on this one will be 5. And I got 3 more over here, 4 more well, 3 more that would have been done, but they got flat knocks on them, and I needed to use the other Fletcher for it. I mean, it's not a, once you get used to using it, you can do it a lot faster. Take care, little brother. But I figure, it's worth doing. I mean, you ain't got nothing else to do and you're tired and you want to sit in the house and do that, that's fine. I'd like to go out fishing, but that's the way it is. Gig, I hope you get double that, brother. Wish you well. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be around Troy's. Yeah, yours is gonna be fun if you ain't never done it before. But once you get the hang of it, bud, you can whip out a few. That's just like this. And this is the second time I used this, and I've only done probably 2 rows of arrows. That's 6. I did about 12 arrows in this one jig. The other ones I've done in a single jig. I can actually do with the green one. I can do all the fletches at one time, but I can only do 1 arrow. With this other one, I can do 6 arrows at one time. So it makes it a little bit easier to do it that way. You can either do a 6-pack or do a 12 for somebody. And as far as the clamps go, whichever one you use it in, mark it, number it, or some way to know which one you pulled it out of. That way it stays in that slot all the time. Yeah, I know the feeling. Troy, I told her, I said, I really don't feel like doing nothing today. I mean, I'd like to go over and go down over the bank here or down the bank and try to crappie out. She goes, we can do it if you want, but she really didn't feel like it. So I just stayed around here and waited a little bit and jumped up and went outside and started messing with the ramp, get the wood on it. And looking at the boat, I said, I need to get the rod holders off the railing. Looked in the garage, opened the door, and now this needs to be done. So I had to move and put away all the fishing equipment. And now I didn't feel like doing nothing after that. Oh, that's cool. I hope you get it all going there, buddy. Might see you at a powwow somewhere. Man, that stuff sells good. There's one thing about it. I've got enough Cherokee in me. I can say it was made by an Indian and get by with it. It's just I can't prove it because in West Virginia, where all the records are, it burnt down. So I can't get the records of my family tree. Be right back. Give me just a few minutes. Well, I'm gonna have to shut this down and go get Chrissy's medicine. Appreciate everybody coming in and everything, and we'll see if we can't fire it up again here in a little bit. Eric can be on at 6. They're gone. Hog leg at 2:00 with the Vegemite. KP and Melissa's gonna take a big old scoop there. Tune in and watch out. I just hope they got some bark bags because that's some wild stuff right there. But just remember, I really was y'all. We'll catch you next time. Take care.